Hi everyone and welcome to another SQL video on Turn to Data. Today we are going to solve the fourth question that's from Tesla and it's titled as Unfinished Parts. If you are new to this channel and want to understand how to go about doing this, you can just watch our previous videos that we have done for the first three questions. I'll also leave the instruction links and the steps in the description of the video. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and click on this question. These questions are under the easy category, so it's pretty straightforward. Most of you might be aware of it, but if you're someone who's just starting out with SQL, this is again a very straightforward question. Just read the question thoroughly and come up with a response. Okay, so let's read the question. Tesla is investigating production bottlenecks and they need your help to extract the relevant data. All right. Write a query to determine which parts have begun the assembly process but are not finished yet. All right. Here is the table that you have, which has three columns: part, finish date, and assembly step. DataLemur also gives you an example input. So your table would look something like this, and this is the output you want. This is not the exact output. This is just an example output. So make sure you always read your table first before you answer a query. So on the right you have your editor. The select statement is already given to you, so you can just go ahead and run it. It shows you the entire table. So you will notice that the example table is different slightly from the actual table. All right. Now, all we need to find out is which parts have begun the assembly process but are not finished yet. And in the output, you need the part and the assembly step only. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to say select part, comma, assembly step from parts assembly. And what's our condition? So in the question, if you notice, there are two assumptions. One is parts assembly table contains all parts currently in production. So basically the table shows everything to you, each at varying stages of assembly process. So the assembly steps on the right are the different stages they are in. Okay. The next assumption is very crucial. It says an unfinished part is one that lacks a finish date. So wherever there is no finish date, it means that's your output. Okay, that's the value you need in your output. And it also says the question is straightforward. So let's approach it with simplicity. Okay, both thinking and solution. So as we said, it's not very complex. It's a very straightforward question. So let's put our condition here. The condition should be where I'm going to say finish date. And in the finish date column, you will notice there are certain values which says null. Okay. So that's the output you need. I'm going to say is null. All right. Let's go ahead and run this query. Click on run code and you get an output. Now you don't know whether this output is absolutely correct or not. To validate that, you can click on submit button. What I would encourage you to do is try writing the query first. If you are getting an error, refine it again. And only in cases where you are completely stuck, only then go ahead and check the discussions forum. But till then, I would say try it on your own. All right. And click on submit. There you go. The output is accepted. And in case there is any deviation from the expected output, you will get an error here. So please make sure you are getting the output based on the expected output. And that's about it. That's the query. So all the best. Try it out before you watch this video entirely. Probably go ahead and try this yourself first and then come back to the video. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed it. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and do that. Share it with your colleagues, your friends, and I'll see you with another video very shortly.